I've brought you to the track with me today to illustrate something that I think is absolutely fundamental and that too many people miss out on, and that's self-care. I absolutely love my family and I love my work, but sometimes I just need some time to me, to do something that's extremely important to me and that gives me a buzz and a sense of achievement. And for me, that is sprinting, and my goals and aspirations around that are all part of me becoming a better version of me. But for me, coming down to the track is time just for me. It's time I get to reflect, it's time I get to focus on my goals, and it's time I get to step up and be the absolute best version of me from a physical sense, right? And often I'm here alone, as I am today, and that is also providing a sense of calm, a sense of perspective, and a sense of awareness of my surroundings, right? So for me, this is all about the time that I invest in me and the efforts that I invest in me, because it's not always pretty down here in a track session, in a sprint session, but it's investing in me so I can really step up in other areas of life. Now, yesterday after the video I did with my daughter, I had a really buzzing experience. We got back and one of her front teeth has been loose for a while. You might have even noticed her wiggling it on the video yesterday. And she said, "Dad, please pull it out." Now that's been my dad role. I've pulled out all my kids' teeth as they've come loose. And it's a real big buzz for me to get that, right? And I really feel as though a real sense of responsibility, a sense of purpose, and a sense of connection with my daughter when I do it, because I know that it's painful for her, but she fights through that because the outcome is she gets another tooth to go through. She gets to move into that next stage of her life, right? And that's what being at the track is for me. It's about me moving through the barriers, me moving through the pain to get to what's on the other side, which is something even better again. And when she's got her big teeth and she grows into them and they become part of her, much is the same with my efforts here at the track. It's about me growing into me being a better version of me so I can help others even more. So if we don't take time for that self-care, then the efforts we spend on others can sometimes be wasted. If we're not walking the walk, if we're not being who we want and who we're inspiring others to be, then it's all a little bit empty. So please take time for that self-care. Find something that gives you that buzz, like sprinting and training at the track does for me. Invest in it, invest in you, embrace it, and just see the benefits it has everywhere else. I know for me, being down here, exercising, pushing myself has massive impacts on my relationship with my wife and my kids. It has massive impacts on my ability to do work, and it has massive impacts on my mental well-being. It affects all of them. And if our buckets aren't full, if we're not really investing in all elements of our life, eventually one will strip away at the other. So this is me putting me first for a small period of time throughout the day, focusing on self-care, so I've got more of me and a better me to invest in helping others.